Okay, I'm going to show you how to safely and cleanly gut a deer, pretty quickly too, by the way, without any mess on your hands and without any risk at all of getting your hands inside the deer and risking getting cut with your knife blade, which happens to hundreds of hunters, if not thousands of hunters every year. Reaching in there and pieces of your broadhead can slice your hands open, pieces of bullet fragments or sharp bones. Like I said, a lot of guys every year get hurt that way. So we created this. It's called the Gut Shark, and basically you're going to extend the blade out, loosen up the wing nuts, extend the blade all the way out into its cutting position. As with any sharp blade, you're going to want to be careful. Tighten up your wing nuts, finger tight. That's going to slice your hide open. Then you're going to go in there and rake everything out, and you'll see. By the way, anytime you can prop a deer up against a log or something like that, it's going to make it that much easier to to get in there and do the cut. Otherwise, you have the legs folding over, the whole hide folding over and all that. So as you see, this makes pretty quick work of doing the slice, the incision down the center. All the other cleaning stuff should be done back at the camp. Your main focus of gutting a deer is to get the heat out of the body cavity so that the meat doesn't spoil. Heat is your biggest problem, so that's the number one thing here, number one reason we're doing this. And the second thing is to decrease the weight of the animal that you're going to be dragging out of the woods. When you get it out, you can do all the other cleaning and removal. Once you have your cut, I'm trying to do this, by the way, with holding the camera. Okay, so a little bit more tricky than if I was not holding the camera. I'm going to now fold this deer over on its side, and we're going to simply start pulling out the gut cavity. I think a lot of guys worry far too much about puncturing the stomach. Okay, you're going to get all this stuff out quickly. As I keep mentioning, that's the biggest thing, get it out quickly. You can hose it out when you get it back to the house. I mean, the other great thing about the Gut Shark is you're staying away. I'm not having to really get all up on the deer. I'm not having to get in there and smell that nasty stuff. You're pulling it out. As you see, it's pulling it all out. So it's not nearly as bad as when you're reaching in there with your hands. I got 80 to 90% of it out already. Reach in there, rake it out, let the tool do its job. I don't have a timer here, I'm not timing this, but my guess would be I can usually gut an entire deer in like 4 minutes or less. It's not about speed, it's about staying clean and safe when you're doing this, but it definitely does speed up the process. And the biggest thing is safety, keeping your hands and everything out of the mess. Okay, so I'm almost done now. That should be about it. I'd get this back to camp now, and I would simply clean all that out, hose all that out, remove any other little pieces like this that I got in there. But the heat is going to be quickly getting out of the animal now. It's going to, the meat's going to stay much better longer by getting all this heat out of there. And that's it, that quickly. That's how the Gut Shark works. I didn't have to get my hands dirty. Okay, as you see, a couple little splatters, that's nothing. Rinse them off, I'm good to go. Okay, so this product works great. We're real excited about it. Gut Shark, check it out.